Have you experienced this? Or this? Today I'll be reviewing the Tough Mama bottom loading water. In this video, I'll be showing you the very easy setup process for this bottom loading water dispenser, as well as a few things you need to consider before buying this product, as well as a few tips and tricks from the user manual so that this lasts a long time. So this you can purchase on Shopee Mall. This is their official Tough Mama Shopee page. The link for this is in the description down below. It's 8,999 pesos. This is what I will be reviewing today. Or they also have an upgraded model worth 11,799. This one has a warm feature. This one has a safety lock for the hot as well as compressor cooling. All of these you can purchase, linked down below in their official Tough Mama Appliances Shopee page. So going back to this specific water dispenser, it has two types. It's cold and hot temperature. It also has 3 indicator lights at the front. I'll show you this later for heating, cooling, and empty water. It also has a detachable leak tray for easy maintenance. And the design, it's elegant, it's stainless steel, and it's space saving because it's bottom loading. Again, this one has lifetime free service warranty, 500 watts, and it's easy to clean, it's easy to wipe around. And of course, you get your clean drinking water from your water gallon down below. So it's very easy to set up. I will show you the setup process in a bit, as well as, a few more considerations and also the user manual. So taking a look at the outer design, it's color black. There is a sticker that says carry no more. You can definitely remove this sticker for, a more clean design. Again, you have those 3 different indicator lights, which I will show later. Once you open this specific compartment, you can take apart your leak tray. So this is where the water, the residual water, will be stored. If you spill water, this is it. Right here, as you can see, it's plastic. And it's made with, a silver chrome type finish. So that's a paint on top of it. And this is easy to clean, of course. And it's easy to put back as well. Just make sure it clamps properly so that it doesn't fall. This is called the grates. Just make sure to press it down firmly. And when you close it, make sure to close it all the way to protect your water from any contaminants. Moving on to the specifics of this device, let's take a look at the heating efficiency and refrigerating capacity. The heating efficiency, 5 liters per hour at greater than or equal to 90 degrees Celsius. So that's how hot your water gets per hour. Refrigerating capacity would be 0.75 liters per hour at less than or equal to 15 degrees Celsius. So this is something to consider when you want to purchase a working water dispenser for your home. But of course, I will be showing you some temperature tests that I've done, but that's at the end of the video, so make sure to stay until the end. Now take a look at the bottom area as we do the very easy setup process. The bottom area has a slight ramp, an incline, to make it easier for you to push the water gallon inside of the machine. Since it has a container for it, it has a small compartment that fits this specific standard water gallon. Now this one is the one that is responsible for sucking the water up into the water reservoir in the actual machine. So as you can see right here, the tip is made of clear plastic. The actual hose is made of a very soft material. This cap right here is made of plastic. So make sure to remove your protective, sticker seal, and you push down that plastic insert so that you are, left with, the fresh water source. And just make sure that, the hose is inserted in super deeply until the very end. Just a few reminders here. Make sure to use purified water only in this device, and make sure to push this hose again until the very end. I have to remind you so that everything works properly. You can double check this and you can totally push it in. Make sure that it's tightly sealed to prevent any contaminants from entering the water. And once you are ready, wipe everything clean. You can also wipe the actual hose clean every time you remove your water or replace the water source. Just make sure to push it in tightly, snug fit, and close it properly. Now we are just peeling off the plastic film on these buttons. So the hot button and the cold button These are both made of a non-slip material. Very nice, probably rubber or silicone. And it's very nice to touch in the hand. It's also textured at the very end for you to know which is which. And also, we are now moving on to this specific error right here, which I will explain. So just make sure to plug it in, make sure that the water flows correctly before turning on the switches for your hot and cold. So both buttons feel very nice and tactile. Very, very deep pressing. This one is the hot indicator. This one is the cold indicator. This one is the empty bottle indicator. If this indicator, the third one, is on, make sure to replace your water gallon with a fresh new batch of water. Plug in the device, turn on this red switch, and the empty water will turn on. So that's the light indicator. Just read the installation instructions. The most important one is number 3 and number 4. Please put out the water bucket with pure water inside the lower door and ensure that the pumping pipe has been inserted. So again, most of the instructions here mostly apply to the top loading water dispenser. So just follow what I'm doing in the video. Make sure that everything is pumped nicely in the water reservoir inside of the machine. When you have nice and flowing water, then you can turn on both the hot and the cold. Once the light indicator turns on, that means that it is heating up or cooling down. And once the light turns off for that specific indicator, it means that it has reached the desired temperature. Now let's start with our very important temperature tests to see if it is the same as the user manual. We are reaching 83 degrees Celsius for the hot, so very, very good, very hot. Not quite boiling hot, but again, it's well within the standards written in the instruction manual. So this is very good. Great for your drip coffee. Perfect temperature for tea, baking needs, rising yeast, cornstarch slurries, and other baking essentials as well as cooking essentials. If you need hot water right away, it's very fast at doing the hot water. Again, 5 liters per hour in terms of the hot setting. And this one, we are just, jump-starting our soup making process using powdered soup. So this is concentrated powdered soup. We are using the hot water from the Tough Mama bottom load water dispenser. It's very straightforward. Now we move on to the cold. So the room temperature currently 28 degrees Celsius, and we are now ready to open our water for the cold, and we can see 14 degrees Celsius. So well within what's written inside of the user manual of less than or equal to 15 degrees Celsius. And as we can see right here, the indicator for the cold turns on, which means that it is cooling down. So if the indicator for hot or cold is turned on, it means that it is cooling down or heating up. And if it's turned off, it means that it's reached the desired temperature. And overall, I will rate this device a 9.5 out of 10. Solid design. Again, it's bottom loading, so that's super, super plus points. And it's also very fast at doing its heating. And the cooling element, it's perfect for the size of the family. So I would personally recommend go for the upgraded version, the 11,001. Both of these are available in the link in the description down below. The product is very good, and stay tuned for more product videos.